I'm Rockin' Rep Soto, and I'm here with the only Haitian American member of Congress, my fellow Floridian, Sheila Cherfilus-McCormick.
So, how are you the only Haitian American in Congress at the time of that interview for you to get caught up in something like this?
Breaking news. A South Florida Congresswoman indicted, accused of stealing millions of dollars in federal disaster funds and using the money to support her congressional campaign. Congresswoman Sheila Cherfilus-McCormick now facing federal charges.
She'd already been under investigation by
Federal prosecutors say Cherfilus-McCormick and her brother Edwin Cherfilus ran a FEMA-funded COVID-19 vaccination staffing contract through their family healthcare company. Prosecutors say in July 2021, the company received a $5 million overpayment. Prosecutors say the group diverted that money and tried to hide it through multiple accounts. The indictment says a large portion of those funds was used for campaign contributions and personal expenses. Prosecutors allege the South Florida Democrat and Nadege LeBlanc arranged additional donations using straw donors, funneling money to friends and relatives who then donated to the campaign as if using their own money.
One thing I know, but when you're going into politics, is that they are going to look into where your funds came from for your political campaign. That I know. And the way you came out swinging, that was a good thing. You know, she was fighting for her people and stuff, standing up. But you gotta know, you may rub people the wrong way. And when you rub people the wrong way, your nose has to be clean. You can't have things in your past that may come and haunt you. And unfortunately, Representative Sheila Cherfilus-McCormick didn't help you. You wasn't, I guess you wasn't aware of that, or you thought that it was cool. I don't know. But that was definitely, even if this turns out not to be true, which the feds not going to go after you if they don't have proof. They don't. But the allegations alone, and all this just makes it harder for other Haitian Americans that want to go into politics. It just makes it hard because even though we do have different people, Haitian Americans, in, you know, different political parties, different positions, but this just makes it a little bit harder to get in. That's why when you do want to get in political parties, is a group that you supposedly have to be in, and that's how you get your foot in a sense. But whatever. But that's a shame. That's a shame. Even with the allegations, that's not good at all. But know that when fighting, fighting a good fight, make sure you have a squeaky clean background. I mean, especially, nobody's gonna be squeaky clean, but don't have stuff in it where they could pull up and use it against you, and then now you are a federal inmate and you was fighting a good fight. That's ridiculous. Should have just give back the people money. Because if they allegedly overpaid you the $5 million, just give back the people their money. But you use the money, supposedly use the money, do all kinds of stuff with the money, and then use that money from them to fight them. Make it make sense. It's best to fight them with your own money. That's the better way. You can't be using their money to fight them. They're gonna come after you, and then you swinging at them. They're gonna come after you. Swing at them with your own money with a squeaky clean background. More impact. Anyway, that's all I have to say. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in another one. Bye.